Hello, I'm Melissa Bonney from CTN, and welcome to Around Ann Arbor. Ann Arbor area's diverse group of independent restaurants, retail shops, musicians, artists, and professional services make up the community we know and we love. And let's add tournaments to that list. The American Cornhole organization was established in 2005 and headquartered in Ohio. It's also known as the ACO, which is the world governing body for the sport of cornhole. Who knew? Today I am talking with Michael Finn Walter from the American Cornhole Organization, who will be visiting Ann Arbor and Ypsilanti in March of 2023. Welcome, Finn, to the show.
Thanks for having me, Melissa. We're looking forward to being back in the Ann Arbor area, and this is going to be a pretty unique opportunity for us too with this particular venue. So looking forward to telling you all about what we've got planned and inviting locals to come out and join us as well, be a part of it.
I know. I am so excited to hear about this because when I saw the press release, I knew I had to find out what was going on, who is coming, what is this cornhole tournament? Oh my gosh. And I know that this is not your first time in the area, so this will be a second time coming to visit us. So we're excited. So tell us, yes, with lots of information, tell us what's going on and what brings you to Ann Arbor and Ypsi.
Well, what's bringing us back is what we call an ACO major. We have 35 major tournaments coast to coast through the course of our season. Our season starts in September, ends in May. We run state championships in June, and then we have our world championships in July. So we have a very tiny window where we're not competing, but we have 35 major tournaments this season in season 18, one of which is the Ann Arbor Ypsilanti at the Folding Warehouse there, March 24 and 25. Now, while we have lots of really high-level cornhole play from pros and other members of the ACO, there is an opportunity to join us and come out. So if you're the king or the queen of your cul-de-sac or your tailgate, you have an opportunity to bring your skills out and see how they measure up and have some fun. We're going to start with that the Thursday night, the 23rd, when we get into town at the Folding Warehouse. We're going to have a party that's open to the public. The entire event is actually open to the public for spectating, absolutely free, but you have an opportunity to come out and play with us as well.
Yeah, that was one of my main questions was, how the heck can I play? I mean, this is a tournament. I do this at my block parties or at a college party or, at a backyard summer barbecue. Yeah. So I guess tell us more about the participation option.
Sure.
And the difference between that and the spectating.
No, absolutely. And again, the tournament Friday and Saturday is a points earning tournament. Our players play throughout the course of the season to earn points that all lead toward our world championships the final week of July. Now, that said, we have divisions for juniors, women's, co-ed, seniors, doubles, and singles. Those are the points earning tournaments for members to earn points toward the world championships. On Friday, though, if the general public and the players from the area want to come out, at 3:00, we have what we call a quads blind draw, where you can come out and you get your team matched up with another team and you can play and compete. We also then have a blind draw at 6:00, the Hampton Farms big blind draw, which any cornhole player that has probably been to a blind draw, and you get paired up and you have an opportunity to play a lot of games and have fun with a lot of different players. But it's a great opportunity for you to come out. And on Thursday, it's just going to be open play. We're going to actually combine cornhole and folding at the facility there. So that's just it's competitive and fun. But Friday and Saturday are the real competitive days, and the days where the purse money is on the line, over $5,000 in prize money over the course of those 2 days. So to boil it back down, Thursday night, come out and party with us at the Folding Warehouse. You can come out and play a bit of both. Friday, if you want to bring your partner out, you can play Friday afternoon with us in the quads or in the big blind draw at 6:00 later in the evening.
Okay, Michael. So what is folding?
Folding is the warehouse where they have created this thing, and I did a little research. Apparently, it kind of has a bit of almost a history like cornhole. It just came out of creating something to do when there was nothing to do, and it's throwing footballs at bowling pins, hence the name. So you go out and you're throwing footballs at bowling pins. They have their own sets of rules. The Folding Warehouse is a massive space On Thursday, we're going to split it and have half bowling, half cornhole. That's what's going to be the social part of that. And then Friday and Saturday will be all cornhole. So it's an opportunity to come out and pitch overhand, pitch underhand, whatever it takes. But the bottom line is typically you have either a football or a cornhole bag in one hand and a cold one in the other hand, just like in the cul-de-sac.
Okay, I see. Okay, now I understand because you were saying that, and I was like, "Oh, is this another type of, sport?" Okay.
No, that's the facility there, which we're excited because there's a folding warehouse here in Cincinnati, and we're hoping to show them what we can do while we're there and bring it here. We haven't been able to talk them into letting us do it here, so we're hoping that the Ann Arbor trip is going to be one where we can say, look how great this is. Let's do this here at the home office.
Okay, I see. Okay. So tell me, I guess I'm a female. What's the age range and what's the demographic of people who do this sport? I mean,
well, okay. Here's where it gets tricky. The only people who can play cornhole are everybody. That's all.
Okay.
We've got 6-year-olds that can throw a dart like nobody's business. We've got 76-year-olds and everyone in between, young, old, male, female, side by side, playing co-ed. In your own division, you can play, like I said, juniors, women's, seniors, co-ed doubles, regular doubles, or singles. But everybody can compete, whether it's in a specific division or in the world singles, where it's everybody against everybody. So it's wide open to anyone. The juniors, as a matter of fact, runs Friday afternoon, and that's free entry for juniors that want to play. Our other divisions, there are entry fees and ticketing for those, but it's anyone, and that's the beauty of it. Anybody can play. You've seen at tailgates and, like you said, on college campuses, or maybe at football games, whatever it is, or at block parties. Anybody can play. You take a couple boards, you take a couple sets of bags, and you can set up anywhere. You got 27 feet to put the boards. So that's what's so great about it. Anybody can play, and you can pretty much play anywhere.
It's a fun social game, and this is taking it to a whole new level. And this is the world organization, so that's fascinating. So you have people coming in for your tournaments that do this sport from all over.
Well, we have coast-to-coast tournaments that happen we just came from Medford, Oregon. We're in Ontario, California, York, Pennsylvania, Bradenton, Florida, and everywhere in between. We have players that come down to the lower 48 from Alaska to play. We have about 200 players set to come in to the Ann Arbor tournament there at the Folding Warehouse from, I want to say, 13 different states. So they will travel. I like to say that there's two things that cornhole players do. They play cornhole, and when they're not playing cornhole, they're looking for a place to play cornhole. Those are the two main things that they do. And so it's going to be a great, diverse group of people from all over the place. We encourage everybody locally to come out and be part of what we call the ACO family. I think you'll have a blast.
How fun. Yeah, definitely. I was pretty fascinated, like I said, when I saw this was coming to town, and I needed to know more because I play it. I'm not good at it, but I play it and I enjoy it. And I feel like you said, anyone can play. It's very diverse in that regard. So
yeah, and I think too, in these blind draws, which is nice, you can get paired up with a player who's at a different skill level than you, but that you can learn and you can raise your game, and everybody's very supportive of one another. I mean, the reason I'm the announcer is because I'm so bad at playing. I know what you're supposed to do. I know how to talk about what you're supposed to do. I just can't do it. But thousands and tens of thousands of bags are thrown every year. Again, male, female, young, old, and everyone in between. And you'll be amazed. That's why I say spectating for the entire weekend, whether you decide to throw a bag or not, is free. You should definitely come out and watch some of the games. It's really fun to watch. And there's a lot more strategy to it than you might think that you'll pick up from if you come out to play with us on Thursday, just socially. You'll pick up a lot of tips, I think.
Oh, definitely. I was going to ask. Oh, sorry. I wanted to ask, we're going to watch a quick video, right? You have a quick video we're going to watch. Tell us a little bit about that.
I do it. And this will give you a feel for the look and the vibe of what our tournaments and what our organization is all about. Again, we welcome everybody to come out and play. We've had players come in from Australia, from Germany, we've got chapters around the world where people just play for the fun of it. So this will give you a good feel of who plays, the excitement of how it looks when you get out. And I think you'll really like what you see. So check it out.
Okay, let's take a look. Okay, that was Michael. That's awesome. That's such a well-produced video. I love it. It just totally hypes up this sport and this event that's coming. I'm, yeah, very, very excited for you and for everyone coming.
Yeah, it's going to be great. And like I said, we like to get into new cities. And I said 35 majors this year. Next year, we'll try to expand to get to even more cities. We're heading toward Owensboro, Kentucky, which is where our world championships will be this year. But we've been in Vegas, Bradenton, Mississippi. We've been all over the place for the world championship. So depending upon how big things get in Ann Arbor, Ypsilanti, you never know if we find the right size venue that can hold, I don't know, 700, 800, 1,000 players. We could end up with a world championships there. So we shall see.
Okay. Well, tell us real quick. I know your website has a lot of information, useful information, just on even, the rules of the game. But what's the website and where can people find out more about this event?
Yeah, absolutely. As the governing body of the sport of cornhole, it really has been responsible for the innovation and the promotion of the game since 2005. Everything you need to know if you're setting up a tournament, whatever it is, the distance, the different types of bags, all of the technology, everything you need to know is at AmericanCornhole.com. You can find out how to become a member and find tournaments in your area and work your way toward majors to earn points toward the world championships. It's just, you can start as small as you'd like and grow to be as big as you like. So you could go from the cul-de-sac, like you were mentioning, to center court, and everything you need is available at AmericanCornhole.com. Awesome.
Well, thank you very much, Michael. I look forward to your visit. I hope it's awesome. And like Ann Arbor FC treats you guys well. I think this is super exciting.
Yeah, it's very exciting. We're thrilled to get back into Ann Arbor. We have Grand Traverse and Rapid City and Cedar Rapids and so many different places up in the north and the Midwest that are really kind of the breadbasket for the organization. So many players come in for hours to come be a part of it. So we're excited to be at the Folding Warehouse and looking forward to being back in Ann Arbor and seeing how big we can make this.
Great. Well, thank you very much for joining me today.
You bet. Well, thank you so much for your time, and we'll look forward to seeing you out there. Come on, we'll save a spot for you, and we'll got a set of bags waiting for you if you want to come out and pitch around just a little bit. And everybody's welcome to come out and be part of the ACO family.
Thank you. I'm going to try my best for sure. Thank you so much.
Outstanding. Cool.
And if you would like to find out more on this event, visit AmericanCornhole.com and visit a2gov.org/CTN for more great programs and services, and subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on our social media channels at CTN Ann Arbor. Thanks again for watching.
Through the valley, fight the war unafraid. I part raging rivers, make the waters obey. Like the sun above, make the darkness run. The dawn is here, the day has come. Like the moon and stars, bright as gold outshine, the greatest of all time. The world is mine. The world is mine. The world is mine. The world is mine.